Okay, we will start. Today topic is method of determining heat resistance of bacteria and cold points. And we are also having another, this topic is the factor affecting the heat penetration during retorting or thermal processing. So this method of determining heat resistance of bacteria is most important because we are applying a high temperature in canning or retorting. So we must know the resistance, heat resistance or heat resistance profile of the bacteria, whether it is tolerable or their resistance or their sensitive if we are applying a temperature. So we must know. So there are different methods by which we can determine the heat resistance of bacteria. So we will study one by one. So why this is important for determining heat resistance of bacteria. So data on heat resistance of bacteria are essential to determine the processing needs of food. Means the processing needs, the heat process we are applying, how much temperature we require to remove the or to kill the bacteria as well as the spores, how much time, how much duration of time is required. So this data we must require to calculate the how much process or thermal processes required to kill or remove the bacteria or spores. So there is different methods by which we can determine the heat resistance of bacteria. And most of the methods, generally they apply, what they are doing, they are taking a suspension of a known number of spores, bacterial spores. So in canning, we are taking a reference microorganism. What are these reference microorganism in canning, fish canning?
Clostridium.
Clostridium botulinum.
Yes.
So whatever the spores of Clostridium botulinum will be there, so that known number of spores we have to prepare a suspension. Suspension means we have to provide some medium, some media where they can survive and grow. So that suspension we have to prepare and we have to pack in a sealed container. And then we have to apply a constant temperature for different time interval and determining their survival. So what we will do, we have taken a suspension of known number of bacterial spores in a sealed container, and then we are applying a high temperature or we are applying a constant temperature for a particular length of time or duration of times. And after that, we are taking a survival, how much survival? After application of heat to a known number of bacterial spores, we are taking the sample and then we are doing the survival study. So survival study, how we are doing, we are taking a sample and then we will subculture. We will subculture in the media, whether any survival of spores is there or not. So we are having a different methods. So first methods for determining the heat resistance of bacteria is the methods of Bislow and St. Methods of Bislow and St. This
सर आवाज फ्रेश नहीं आ रही है सर.
हेलो हेलो
सर आवाज फ्रेश नहीं आ रही थी. हेलो
अभी आ रही है
सर आवाज क्लियर.
यस सर अभी तो आ रही है.
अच्छा हम
बीच बीच में सर प्रॉब्लम होता है.
अच्छा फिर से हम रिपीट कर देते हैं, ठीक है. So we must know the heat resistance of bacteria. because we are applying a heat to kill or inactivate or remove the bacteria in canned food. So data on heat resistance of bacteria we require. Why we require? To calculate the processing value or thermal process value, how much temperature or how much time we require to kill bacteria as well as the spores. So data on heat resistance it require. Then we are having a different methods by which we can calculate or determine the heat resistance of bacteria. And most of these methods follow the same principle. What they are doing, they are taking a suspension of known number of spores. Okay. So what we have to do, we have to prepare a suspension of the bacterial spores. We are having some media we are providing. See, for saline solution is there. If bacteria is there, then physiological saline solution we are giving. So some media we are giving and we are preparing a suspension in that. And in canning, we are taking a reference microorganism, that is Clostridium botulinum. So spores of Clostridium botulinum, spores of Clostridium botulinum suspension we have to prepare. And then we have to seal it, that is this in a sealed container. And then we have to apply a constant temperature for particular period of times. And after that, we are determining the survival of the spores. So how we will study the survival of the bacterial spores? By subculturing method. So after application of high temperature, constant temperature or whatever temperature for a particular times, we have to take out the sample and we have to do subculturing. So if we are doing a subculturing, if any growth will be occur in the media, so that is the survival. Okay, now, so most of the methods they follow this principle. So then we are having a different methods. So one method is the methods of Beasley and Eastie, Bislow and Eastie, sorry, Bislow and Eastie. This method is also known as single tube method. This method is also known as single tube method. So here again what we are doing, we are preparing a number of bacteria, suspension of number of bacteria or spores, and then we are applying a oil bath at a constant temperature. Okay, we have prepared the suspension of bacteria spores. We are having a tube. उस ट्यूब में हमने सस्पेंशन बनाया बैक्टीरिया का और स्पोर्स का, and this tube we have keep on the oil bath. Like that we are having a water bath, we are having an oil bath, and there we are applying a constant. So what we have to do, we have to remove this single tube. We have to remove these single tubes at short intervals and do the subculturing for survival studies. So because we are applying a high temperature in oil bath, so after removal of this tube, we have to cool and hello, hello, hello.
आवाज अच्छा नहीं आ रही है.
हेलो, अभी सुन रहे हो?
Yes sir.
अभी सुन रहे हो?
Yes sir.
Okay, again this method I will brief. For determining the heat resistance of bacteria, we are following different methods by which we can determine the heat resistance of bacteria. One of the method is the methods of Bislow and Eastie. Bislow and Eastie. This method is also known as single tube method. In this method, what we are doing, we are preparing a suspension of bacteria. We are having a tube, test tube is there. So in that tubes, we have to prepare a bacterial suspension or bacterial spores. And these tubes, we have to keep in the oil bath and we have to fix a temperature. Then after some time interval, what we have to do, we have to remove these tubes from the oil bath, and what we have to do, we have to do subculturing. So if we are removing these single tubes, these tubes from the oil bath, this tube will be very hot. So these tubes we have to cool, and after cooling we have to do the subculturing. So any survivability will be there. So if we are doing subculturing, we will know the bacteria is growing in the medium or not, or a spores is germinating or surviving, means growing or not, by doing a subculturing methods. So at particular time intervals, we have to remove one tube, okay, and do the subculturing until and unless the last tube जो आएगा, that tubes will show no growth. ठीक है? हेलो?
नो सर, फिर से रिपीट करिए।
एक बार फिर से रिपीट कीजिए सर।
हाँ, सिंगल देखो, हमारा different methods we are having to determine the heat resistance of bacteria. One of the methods for determining the heat resistance of bacteria is methods of Bigelow and ST. This method is also known as single tube method. So what we are doing for determining the heat resistance of bacteria, what we are doing, we are preparing a suspension of bacteria in a tube. जो टेस्ट ट्यूब है हमारा, उस ट्यूब में क्या करते हैं, सस्पेंशन ऑफ बैक्टीरिया प्रिपेयर करते हैं, और सस्पेंशन ऑफ बैक्टीरियल स्पोर्स वी आर प्रिपेयरिंग, एंड दिस ट्यूब्स वी आर कीपिंग इनटू द ऑयल बाथ and then fixing the temperature, constant temperature, to kill this bacteria. The reference organism we have taken, Clostridium botulinum. To kill this Clostridium botulinum as well as the spores of this Clostridium botulinum, we have fixed the temperature. Then what we will do, after a short time intervals, we will take one tube and then cool, and then from these tubes we will do the subculturing. That means we will take the suspension of bacterial or bacterial spores and we will do the culture. If any growth will occur in subculturing, and if there is a no growth, तब तक हमें टेस्ट करना है जब तक कि ट्यूब ग्रोथ शो नहीं करेगा, चाहे वो बैक्टीरिया हो या बैक्टीरियल स्पोर्स हो. So if the tubes is showing no growth in the last experiment or in the last subculturing process, so we can determine the death time. That means first ट्यूब में, ट्यूब से लेकर के लास्ट ट्यूब, डिफरेंट ट्यूब्स एट टाइम इंटरवल पे हमें निकालना पड़ेगा. से फॉर एग्जांपल पहला ट्यूब लिया, उसमें हमारा 10 to the power 5 ग्रोथ शो कर रहा है बैक्टीरिया और बैक्टीरियल स्पोर्स का. आफ्टर 10 minutes or 20 minutes again we are taking a tubes and doing a subculturing, and then again we have seen that this 10 to the power 5 number of bacteria or bacterial spores reduced to 10 to the power 4. Again after 10 to 20 minutes we are taking a single tubes from the oil bath and doing the subculturing. If that tubes will show 10 to the power 3, so like that until and unless it is coming to the 0. If the tube is showing 0, that means there is a no growth. That means the bacteria or bacterial spores has been killed. So जितना समय हमें लगेगा फर्स्ट ट्यूब से लेकर के लास्ट ट्यूब में, मीन्स फॉर कंप्लीट इनएक्टिवेशन और कंप्लीट किलिंग और कंप्लीट रिमूवल ऑफ bacterial or bacterial spores, that time is called as death time, thermal death time. Understood?
Yes, sir.
कोई कंफ्यूजन?
No, sir.
हाँ, इस मेथड का हमारा डिसएडवांटेज क्या है ना, we will face a problem of skips. What we will face? We will face a problem of skips. Skips means what we are doing, we are taking a single tubes, okay, and we are taking at some time intervals we are taking tubes. तो maybe हो सकता है because we are taking a single tubes, so maybe there will be no growth of bacteria. Suppose 10 to the power 3 वाले में हमें शो कर रहा है, 10 to the power 2 में हमारा शो नहीं कर रहा है, बट 10 to the power 1 जो है उसमें ग्रोथ शो करेगा. सो बीच में जो 10 to the power 2 वाला जो था उसमें हमारा ग्रोथ नहीं शो कर रहा है, बिकॉज वी आर टेकिंग ए वन ट्यूब्स. So there is a chances we may face a skip. That means हमको false result दे सकता है. समझ में आया?
Yes, sir.
क्योंकि इस एक्सपेरिमेंट में और इस मेथड में हम एक ही ट्यूब ले सकते हैं, ले रहे हैं, एक ही ट्यूब लेंगे. That because we are sampling is having only one, we are not taking a different tubes, we are taking only one tubes. So ये वन ट्यूब जो ले रहे हैं, हो सकता है ये ट्यूब में हमारा ग्रोथ शो ही नहीं करे after some time of interval. So that is the disadvantage of methods of Bigelow and ST. Understood?
Yes, sir.
आगे चलें?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now we are having another method, that is methods of ST and Williams. This method is called as multiple tube method, and it is the modification of single tube method. What modification? So here instead of one tube or single tube, we are taking a several number of tubes or large number of tubes. Say for example, we are taking 25 to 30 number of tubes. So here our sampling tubes is more, so result will be more accurate. You will not face a problem of skip like we were facing in the single tube method, because here we are taking a large number of tubes. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Hello? Can you hear
Yes,
me?
sir. आ रही है, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, sometimes we are facing a problem
Yes, sir.
of network.
बीच बीच में कट जा रहा है.
Don't worry, we will conclude this. We have completed the method of Bigelow and ST, that is the single tube method. Then another method for determining the heat resistance of bacteria is the methods of ST and Williams. सुन रहे हो? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so another method is method of ST and Williams. So this method is called as multiple tube method, and this is the modification of single tube method. In single tube methods, what we were doing, we are taking a single tube, one tube only. But here, in method of ST and Williams, we are taking large number of tubes. say for example 25 to 30 numbers of tubes we are taking, so here our result will be more accurate compared to methods of Bigelow and ST, क्योंकि वहां पे हम एक ही ट्यूब ले रहे थे, वो हो सकता था हमें फॉल्स रिजल्ट भी दे दे, बट यहाँ पे उस तरह का प्रॉब्लम we will not face. So what we are doing, we are taking a 25 to 30 number of tubes and at 4 widely time space interval. Say for example एक ट्यूब 25 to 30 number of tubes अगर हम 10 मिनट पे ले रहे हैं, तो next 25 to 30 number of tubes जो होगा हमारा 20 minutes, then again 30 minutes, then 40 minutes. So at 4 widely spaced time intervals we are taking this large number of tubes, and from there we are again doing the subculturing. That means we are doing the survival study. So if we will do the subculture, if any number of bacteria or bacterial spores will be surviving in the media, so we can know that how much death time required to inactivate or kill or remove the bacteria or bacterial spores. So we can calculate. So this thermal death time.
Sir,
Yeah, hello.
sir,
हाँ, बोलो ना.
इसमें 100 to 120 टेस्ट ट्यूब लेना पड़ेगा सर.
Definitely, because you are doing the means heat resistance of bacteria or spores experiment you are setting or doing the study. Why we require
Yes sir.
this experiment? To know how much process time and temperature required to kill or inactivate or remove bacteria or spores in a canned food. That's why we must do some experiment to give an exact process time and temperature. Okay, so here we will not face a problem of skip that we were facing in the single tube method, because here our sample size is more, 25 to 30 number of tubes we are taking. But in case of single tube methods, हमारा जो एक ही सैंपल सिंगल ट्यूब्स हो रहा था, तो वो ट्यूब्स हो सकता है वो फॉल्स हमें रिजल्ट दे दे, हो सकता है उसमें ग्रोथ अकर्स ना हो, और दूसरा टाइम इंटरवल पे जो ट्यूब लेंगे हो सकता है उसमें ग्रोथ शो करे, बट उस तरह का प्रॉब्लम हम मेथड ऑफ एसटी एंड विलियम्स में पेश नहीं करेंगे. एंड दिस मल्टीपल ट्यूब मेथड is the one that has been most frequently used in process determination. जो heat process value determine करते हैं, so for that we are means doing this method, we are applying this method to determine the heat resistance of bacteria or spores. Okay, understood?
Yes sir.
Okay, then we will move to the next. Yeah, same thing. Besides this methods of Bigelow and ST and methods of ST and Williams, we are having a number of methods we are available to determine the thermal death time of bacteria or spores. But in all of them, or in all the experiment, the principle is same. What we are doing, we are preparing a suspension of bacterial spores, or we are preparing a suspension of bacterial cells, and then we are applying a constant temperature, and at a particular time intervals we are taking the sample and doing the survival study. So principle is same in most of the method. Another method is bulbed capillary tube method. Bulbed capillary tube method में क्या है? Because we are having a bulb. In that bulb, what we have to do? We have to fill the suspension of bacterial spores through a capillary tube. Capillary tube ऊपर में रहेंगे, नीचे में bulb होगा. So from that tubes we have to fill the bacterial spores into the bulb, and this bulb, this capillary tube having this bulb, we are inserting into the center of the can. जो फूड होंगे ना हमारा, जहां पे हीट सबसे लास्ट में पहुंचता है, so that is the center of the can if it is a solid packed food. So we will place this bulb capillary tubes into the center of the can food, and then we will apply the temperature, and we will do the for particular time, and we will do the survival study. Okay, so actually that is the total lethal, the actual time of exposure of bulb to the processing temperature is compounded, taken into consideration come up time and cooling time. This is also important. So total lethality effect of the process value, that means how much time and temperature we required to kill or inactivate the bacterial spores. So for that we must have to take a consideration of come up time and cooling time. What is come up time? Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir.
What is come up time?
सर जिस टाइम पे स्पोर्ट्स उससे बाहर आ रहा है.
जिस टाइम पे स्पोर्स से बाहर आ रहा है.
यस.
Anyone?
कितना समय लग रहा है?
No. That means हमारे क्लास लेक्चर सब नहीं सुन रहे हैं हमारे YouTube चैनल पे. What is come up time? Okay. What we are
ऊपर आने
doing?
में कितना समय लग रहा है?
हाँ? क्या?
ऊपर आने में कितना समय लग रहा है?
कहाँ ऊपर आना है?
ट्यूब में.
ट्यूब में ऊपर आना है. आप ऊपर आना है. भाई, we are doing the thermal processing. We are preparing a fish can. This can we are feeding into the retort for thermal process or heat process. So what we have to do in retorting, we have to load this filled can and sealed can into the retort. So what we will do after feeding into the retort, we have to close the mouth of the retort. After closing, we have to switch on the power of retort. So what will happen? This retort, inside the retort, there will be air. Air will be there now because it is a vacant space inside the retort. So that air will be there now inside the retort. So this air we are removing from the retort. So the time required to vent out the retort, that means time required to remove the air from the retort and bring the temperature to process temperature. Process temperature, how much we are applying? We are applying 121 degree C. So जितना समय हमें लगेगा स्विच ऑन किया, स्टीम जनरेशन हो रहा है, पानी खौल रहा है, स्टीम जनरेट हो रहा है, जनरेट होकर के हमारा जो रिटॉर्ट का इनर चेंबर है उस चेंबर में जा रहा है. तो whatever the air will be there inside the retort, this air will be removed. So venting time required to vent out the retort and bring the process temperature of retort. So that is called as come up time. Understood? Hello?
Yes, sir.
समझ में आया? हेलो,
यस सर।
समझ में
Yes,
आया
sir.
ना?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
यस
हाँ. Then we are also having a cooling time. That means we have completed the thermal process. We have completed the retorting process. After completion of retorting or thermal processing, what we have to do? जो हमने retort का जो power on किया था, उसको क्या करेंगे हम? Off करेंगे. Off करने के बाद में
Yes.
जो टेम्परेचर हमने 121 अप्लाई किया था, 121 से हमारा लेस देन 100 डिग्री सी आएगा. So the time required to bring the process temperature to less than 100 degrees C, that means cooling time, how much time required to cool the can from the process temperature to the cooling, that is 35 degrees C. So less than 100 degrees C जब आएंगे तो we can easily open the retort. So come up time and cooling times we also must include for total lethality, for determining the total lethality of bacterial spores. ठीक है? आगे चलें?
Yes.
Then we are having a determination of thermal process. We have completed the methods by which we can calculate the heat resistance of bacteria or spores. Then how you will determine the thermal process? So what is happening? We have loaded the can inside the retort. Okay, and then we have applied the temperature 121 degrees C. So this 121 degrees C, it will not reach immediately into the can. It will take times. है कि नहीं? तुरंत तो नहीं वो
Yes,
टेम्परेचर चला जाएगा ना. एंड जो कैन में जो हमारे कंटेंट्स हैं, जो फिश का टिश्यू है और फिश पीसेस हैं, then in the can whatever the points is there, center, corner, then subcenter, all the points inside the cans that are not heated at the same rate at same time. सारा कंटेंट जो है हमारा एक ही साथ में तो हीट नहीं हो जाएगा ना. ये हमारा कैन का कंटेंट का सरफेस है, स्टीम इधर से आ रहा है तो पहले सरफेस हीट होगा, है ना? सरफेस हीट होगा, उसके अंदर में जो हमारा कंटेंट्स है, बिकॉज ऑफ दिस सरफेस हीट हमारा ट्रांसफर होगा. द मोड ऑफ हीट ट्रांसफर it depends upon the what type of contents is there inside the pack, whether it is a solid pack or liquid pack. solid pack रहेगा तो उसमें हमारा टाइम जो है मतलब फास्टर रेट ऑफ ट्रांसफर होगा, सॉरी थोड़ा स्लो होगा. सॉलिड पैक होगा तो मोड ऑफ हीट ट्रांसफर जो है एंड द रेट ऑफ हीट ट्रांसफर जो है वो हमारा स्लो होगा कंपेयर टू लिक्विड. लिक्विड पैक जो होंगे